Hey everyone, welcome to the weekly All Signs reading. It tends to be what your next major transformation is, as well as like what you specifically need to hear this week to just like rock it and get success and enjoy life. Um, so I do want to let you guys know I go live here on YouTube Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time with free mini reads. It's a show called High Vibe Mornings. So come hang out. If you're ready to meet your spirit guide, there's a meditation to a free. There's a link to a free meditation in the upper right hand corner. And if you are ready for some rapid growth, just to be enjoying an entirely new life and outer reality, I have 3 one-on-one spots open for one-on-one coaching with me and spirit. So you'll just click the link upper right hand corner, answer a few questions, and schedule a time for us to get on a phone call just to make sure we're a good fit to help you get your result. All right, without further ado, let us start with Aries. What does Aries need to hear this week and help them get as high vibe as they possibly can? Oh, okay. Well, you used to think love was complicated and confusion and like a maze. How do I get the vibration just right to attract him in? And like this like frustration of like, if I would just get the right vibrations, it would come right in. Um, how do I get there? I thought I was getting there because I'm feeling better, but he's not here yet, so I'm not doing it right. So you're kind of like leaving that energy, and like that kind of like Gabby Bernstein calls it manic manifesting, with you like I'm thinking good thoughts about it, but I'm thinking good thoughts about it, and I'm feeling better about it. Where is it? Where is it? Why isn't it coming in? It's kind of like it's when you're in that place of living between the vibration, the lowest one of frustration, and the highest one of hopeful. You can just Google emotional guidance list and you'll see the list of emotions 1 through 22, high vibe, low vibe. And you'll see, like, if you're in that manic manifesting state, but I thought good thoughts about it. I've done it every day for the last 3 months. Where is he? Your lowest vibe is frustration. Your highest vibe is hopeful. So it's just living, but you're leaving out of that. Okay. So that's like the good thing. Yeah, because you kind of realized, okay, I can't withhold my happiness until that one person comes in. I just need to be happier and I need to be enjoying life, whether they come in or not. So you're kind of like, let me drop that topic that I did a lot of good positive momentum and shifts on. And let me just go, because even if my partner were in here, here's the other areas of my life that I would like to be going better. I'd like to be like acknowledging when I'm doing a good job. I'd like to see how well I'm doing. I'd like to have a good girlfriend. I'd like to have a good kind of like workout routine and classes that I like doing. So it's kind of like I know I want that, but for now, I just need to be about intentional about creating the rest of my life and feeling like at home, comfy, and cozy in my body. Um, so just expect a lot of expansion. And it's going to be that expansion, like when you surrender and just let go, and you're like, okay, I cannot micromanage my vibrations anymore. I let go, I give up. Universe, I have to give this over to you. And I just need to go back into enjoying the other areas of my life. Um, and it's kind of like the moment that you do fully surrender, it's going to happen for you at some point in this week where you just go, and if you say, fuck it, I can't do this anymore, that's not the surrender. It's you're gonna have that moment where you're like, "F it, I can't think about this anymore." There's just gonna be this moment where you feel this sudden shift of softness in your body. And if you sit here, watch this, and go, "Okay, let me relax all the muscles of my body. Okay, I got softer." That's still manic manifesting. It's gonna be like a little bit more spontaneous, a little bit more organic, where it's just like you'll be out with your daughter at something, and you'll like be watching her play, and you'll just have this, and it's like, I can't beat myself up that I haven't attracted a life partner here to be with me anymore. Like, am I kidding? This is awesome to be watching my kid do this. And you'll just have that soften moment. And that's where you're going to get that, like, oh, life is good. Life, I can co create with the universe. So, universe, show me how much I can enjoy this kid's life. How can I. How can I get her a good playmate friend in? How can I attract in the mom best friend where the two moms we get along and our kids get along? Like, show me how that's possible. So it's kind of you're just gonna like focus on other areas of your life right now. That's gonna lead you into like enjoying the exact life that you have right now. So you're gonna just be viewing the exact same life but with a whole new set of eyes, and you're gonna be like, wait, my life is very enjoyable. It's very good. It's like you're gonna see like the magic of the everyday of your life. Like, I got a good routine. Sure, I have like my days are packed and I only have like 15 minutes to do my vibrational work. But like I did create a pretty good life. I like the stability. I like the structure. I like the routine. I like the sense of knowing what's coming in and knowing what's going out, and that I have more coming in than going out. Like I did a good job creating the life that I have at this moment. Sure, there's things I want to use this life as a launch pad to go get more, but what I've created so far is pretty good. And it's like, and like once you hit that second epiphany, that's when you're gonna like open your eyes to like see all the opportunities and possibilities you have around you, you know? What's coming to my mind right now is, I was living in a city for a while. In the beginning, it was all like magic and unicorns, and then it was like, wait, the same old thing, the same old thing. But then it will be, oh, wait a second, but I'm enjoying it at a new vibrational point with new friends, which means it like turns into more about, instead of the novelty of doing something new, it turns more into the look at this really good companionship and connection I have around me. And I'm enjoying this same experience, like the same thing I've done it before with a new vantage point and with this companionship. How much fun can we have on it? So you're gonna start to be like, oh, that class that I actually like, never attended, that Zumba class is actually really fun. And that's when you'll like bump into the person on the street, like, yeah, dude, oh yeah, you go to that Zumba class, right? Yeah, dude, isn't her class so fun and so good? Yeah, it is. It's like, wait, what are you doing here? Like, oh, I always come get a sandwich after. What? Me too. So it's gonna just be like a natural kind of evolution to allow the inner shifts to happen as you like trust and allow like source and spirit and a little bit more to help with it instead of you needing to micromanage it. So in short, Aries, you're letting go of micromanaging your vibrations to really get to enjoying life, knowing that F it, this is what I want. The universe is bringing it in. All right, let's go on to Taurus. Taurus, if you're ready to meet your spirit guide, I put a free meditation up there in the corner. If you want one-on-one spiritual coaching, I have 3 spots open for that. There's an application for that up there. You'll just fill out some questions and schedule a time for us to get on a phone call to make sure coaching is right for you. Okay, so what does Taurus need to hear this month? Well, Taurus, okay, Taurus, you're having an amazing skill set of like focusing on the positive, what you like, what's going really, really well, okay? But there's a little bit of ignoring the few things that aren't going well, the few things that like are disappointing in your life. And so that's what's going to be preventing your growth this week because you're unwilling to look at what you don't like about it, or like you're just not willing to admit the low vibe. Law of attraction is not about completely ignoring the low vibe. Law of attraction is about all of these emotions right here represent me and where I'm at right now. These 3, I feel sad about this. I feel disappointed about this. It's frustrating this isn't going easier. It's admitting your vibrational, emotional set points and then going, of course that feels frustrating. Of course that feels disappointing and sad. Okay, so that's what I don't like about this. Here's what I do like about it. I'm happy here. I'm enjoying this. I'm so hopeful about getting this in. I'm really enthusiastic about this. Then be like, okay, all of this is me. I accept and embrace it. This is me where I'm at. I'm going to go ahead and let my focus on these dwindle down. So I'm focusing on what I like about what I've got, and I'm willing to call in new. And then what happens when you like, this is what I want to call in, you're going to have that whole vibrational plate active again. I feel afraid it may not happen. I'm worried people won't sign up. I even though I upgraded my life, I don't think it's good enough that it will be sold out every month. And gosh, but I really enjoy doing it. And oh, I loved the first workshop I held here. And gosh, the new people in my life are absolutely amazing. And like, it's okay that I feel a little afraid and I'm a little worried about how to make it happen. It's okay. So it's like, you low vibes are okay. You're part of me. I love you. I accept you. And it's also okay for you to be there and for me to still expand to allow in the juicy goodness that I want. That's what law of attraction is. Admit all of you where you're at. In time, you focus more on what's good and what you like about it, what you want to grow in, and then allow yourself to receive it. You can't receive until you're just willing to. Esther Hicks translates this as making peace with where you're at. I kind of translate it as just accept where you're at, accept all of you, the low vibe and the high vibe, and know, well, good things, step 2, law of attraction is the universe's job. And even though I feel worried and afraid of this, it's still the universe's job to make sure these workshops are sold out because I really like doing them. So show me how, universe. My job is to be in step 3, to receiving good feelings, to receiving the ideas and inspiration. All right, you want me to put a flyer there? I'll go put a flyer there. Of course I feel worried. I've never done this before consistently, but boom, just posted the flyer. I get the experience of receiving while I have that worry and while I have that fear. Okay, so you just don't want to ignore those parts of you. So you've definitely also like definitely enjoy the prosperity that you've like I want to say recently came into. Enjoy the prosperity. Oh gosh, Taurus, I really don't think you're acknowledging the low vibe emotions in you right now because it just looks like there's this, oh, I'm doing so well. Here's this low vibe stuff. I'm not going to enjoy it. So it's kind of causing this like up and down rockiness in you vibrationally that I just don't think you're aware of, to be honest. Um, and if you could just allow yourself to acknowledge those like lower vibe emotions, it's just this utter acceptance and this like, oh, I came down for the human experience, which is all the range of emotions. And God, I'm so glad that the how I get there, who it is, how it happens, that's not my job. It's my job to receive the inspired idea and then take action on the inspired idea while allowing all of your emotions like to be there. It keeps coming up for you in this reading, Taurus. Um, So enjoy the prosperity and be okay with the few tweaks you'd like to make in your life, because then you'll rapidly like, yeah, I want these areas to be better. Yeah, I want to feel more confident these are going to sell out. Yeah, I want to feel better that what I'm offering is just right for people. Of course, I want to feel better and good about this and more confident. But like, it's also okay to be taking my first step. I'm proud of myself for taking my first step. I'm proud of myself for taking the second step, for taking the third. Other people would just like quit and fall, and I'm still going forward. Um, so, because like a lot of this week is about your willingness to grow, and like your willingness to grow is definitely about accepting all the vibes that you're at. All right, Taurus, I hope that helped. Let's go on to Gemini. And Gemini, if you would like to meet your spirit guides, I put together free meditation in the upper right hand corner for you to do that. If you're further along on your spiritual growth and like some one-on-one coaching with me in spirit, there's also a link in there. It's like black with red breakthrough. You can apply for one-on-one coaching. I have 3 spots open right now. But okay, so what does Gemini need to hear this week? So that energy you feel that you're like, I don't know where this energy is coming from. It's like this, it's like this volcano wanting to erupt within you. And like this, oh, I just got to get this energy out. And like, I just want it to come out. And like for some people, this manifests as, I just want to go on a run. It's like, cause you're getting this like increase of energy within you where it doesn't have an outlet. So it just feels like this buildup and you're like, oh, I just got to enjoy. I just got to go on a run. This just has to come out so I can expand, so I could grow. Okay. You need to get that energy out instead of just this build up within you, but to get it like focused towards something good to come in. You got to like admit what it is you want. And what you want is like really good companionship right now. It's just really good companionship. It's like hey, I want to go on a hike right now. You call someone and they're like, yeah, I want to go on a hike right now too. It's like good people doing good things, doing fun things with fun people. Um, and it's just this utter acceptance of, I would rather be spending my time with someone right now. I would rather, yes, I've learned how to be happy on my own. I could go to the movies by myself, the restaurants by myself. I would like to now be doing it with someone. And then instead of this just this buildup of energy within you, it'll be this, I'd like to be doing this with someone. And then your mind is going to start going to, who can I call? Who can go out? And if you know they're all busy, all your current friends or whatever, or you move to a city, you don't have friends, you now at least have your energy directed towards, well, what cool friends can I make? What friends want to go to the park on a Saturday morning? What friends want to work out together? What new person am I going to meet who's going to become a friend who likes to do this? And then your inspired action will be go to like, a city event or a meetup.org board game group or a trivia group. So you just have like a, once a week or once every other week steady flow with things. What I've noticed is whenever I'm like, okay, a friend moved, I need to make a new friend, I just go to meetup.org and I tend to go to trivia or board games, that's mine. But like every city, there's always Toastmasters, there's meditation groups, there's hiking groups, there's just all kinds of groups on there. So check it out. And I just go, and I found like I typically have to go at least 3 times before I get one person who's like, you want to play board games outside of the group? I'm like, yeah, I'd love to actually. It takes normally at least 3 times of going because you want it to be organic. You don't want to go there the first time and be like, hey, you want to be my friend? Like you just go and be like, hey, that was fun. That was really fun playing that game with you. They're like, yeah, you too. Like you come the next time, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be here in 2 weeks. Like I'll make sure to sit at your table. You go again, it's like, all right, that was good. The third time, it's like, all right, we're both definitely kind of like sane and normal. Like, you want to try playing outside of this? But I will admit, guys, like at least 3 times. Sometimes it takes a good 2 months of me going before it's like, all right, we scoped each other out enough in a safe environment. Um, but at least your focus and your energy will be going towards things that will lead towards what you want. And it is like, just admit that I do want people here at home with me. I want to be living with people. I want to be included in vacation invites. Most people won't admit that because they're like, no, I don't want to feel that bad feeling of desperation and loneliness. But guys, like, there's always two ends of a stick, right? Here's this side's the desperation and the loneliness that's like sad to think about, weighs you down. But if you don't do it, you're just going to have this like eruption of energy that has no direction. It's just going to feel like a buildup within you, and you're not going to get what you want. You need to go, you know what? Step one, law of attraction, rocket of desire. I do want people to include me on vacations. I do want birthday parties to go through. I do want people calling me on my birthday. Oh my God, I feel lonely and like desperate for connection. But then in time it will be, but when I'm not feeling this way, when I have people who are calling me, when I have people who are including my vacations, when I have people that I could call to go on a hike with me, I'm going to feel included. I'm going to feel wanted. I'm going to feel good companionship. I'm going to have a warm feeling in my chest. So sometimes you just got to admit your starting point because the other end of the stick is there and will start to become aware for you. And you'll be like, yeah, I do want someone who I could call. Well, universe, you know exactly who I am. You know exactly where I'm at in life. How do I get someone who's like a perfect healthy friendship for me right now? How do I go get that? And then you'll be on your merry way. All right, I hope that helped, Gemini. Let's go on to Cancer. What does Cancer need to hear this week? And I need to shuffle a deck. This is what my intuition is telling me. Um, and Cancer, if you're looking to meet your spirit guide, I put together a free meditation for you in the upper right-hand corner. Just click it, enter your name and email. I'll get it sent straight to your inbox. And I also included a free mini manifesting course in that link. So happy manifesting as well. And if you're further along in your spiritual journey, I have 3 spots open for one-on-one coaching. Just click that breakthrough tab. You'll answer some questions. You'll schedule a time for us to meet to make sure I'm a good coach for you. It's especially good for people who are trying to achieve something new in their life, whether that's a physical, tangible thing like more money, a marriage, or just an emotional feeling within you, peace, calm, mentally stable. So yeah, that is an option for you guys. Last option, I go live Monday through Thursday right here on YouTube for free at 11 a.m. Eastern Time with a show called High Vibe Mornings, where I just give free personal readings out. So come hang out any way you want. But all right, Cancer. So what you need to hear, well, wow. You're making it too complicated. Like, look at this. You got the ultimate complicated card. I want that, but how do I get it? I can go 10 different ways to get there. And what if I pick this way and I spend 2 years going that way and it doesn't get me what I want? I should have taken this way. Oh my God, but then I'm going to live my life in regret because I really should have gone this way. And then I wasted 2 years here, 3 years here. Life is about enjoying the passage of time. It's not about picking the right path. It's not about, this is what I want to achieve. This is the inspired idea that's coming to my mind. Let's go enjoy this expansion on this path. And even if that's not the path that gets me to where I want to go, I do expect that all that vibrational currency I spent in that expansion will quickly and rapidly transfer over into the new way. So if it's not the path that gets me to my exact end and goal, I'm going to enjoy it. and I'm going to be getting more in vibrational alignment to the thing I want so that when I try the second way, it's going to be an immediate manifestation for it coming in. That's how you focus to get things that you want, and just like you get to enjoy the journey of life no matter like how you choose to spend your time for the next year or for the next two. Um, because it looks like you're entering the unknown, and the unknown is where you have that, whoa, like I don't know exactly where I'm going. I don't know exactly how to get there, but I'm definitely willing to leave my comfort zone to go experience something new. So you're gonna feel like very like raw, very kind of like vulnerable, like a snake when it sheds its skin, it's like all new skin. So it feels raw as it moves against the ground, or like, when you get like a scrape on your skin and then like it kind of heals over, but then if something taps it, it's like, ooh, that's sensitive. But if it's just regular skin that's not hurt, like you don't feel it. So it's just recognize that you just emerged into a new like vibrational emotional being. So things are going to feel a little like raw for you right now. Um, you're definitely feeling hopeful, optimistic about the life, and like this, okay, I want to like co-create like essentially more love in your life. Like, look, you're like, okay, I just want like more love. And this does not necessarily mean romantic love, but you're like, I just want to love the food I'm going to eat. I want to love the workouts I go to more often. So it's kind of like you're leaving the era of your life of beating yourself up. You didn't work out and do HIIT for 20 minutes. You only did 15 minutes. You're a failure. You're a loser. And you're going to go into, wait, I want to see how good I'm doing. I want to see what a good job I'm doing. I want, like, damn, I just did 15 minutes of a HIIT workout. Like, I'm doing good, especially for my age. And like, hey, my body did feel better after doing that. It does feel good to work out. I love that I prioritize working out. And sure, maybe there's more I could do according to what the experts say, but I'm gonna start acknowledging what I really like to do. So it's really more about like starting to see the positive, starting to lean in towards thinking that you're good enough. Like that's what a lot of this expansion is for you this week. And for whatever reason, you're just making it more complicated than it has to be. Like, well, how can I be lovable given what I did in the past? It's like, that was my past. It's a new chapter. It's the universe's job to show me how I can feel good enough. I'm ready to feel good enough. I'm ready to feel competent. I'm ready to feel whole and complete. And I'm really ready to start enjoying my day to day life. Universe, show me how. It's that simple. All right, Cancer, I hope that helped. Let's go on to Leo. All right, universe, what does Leo need to hear? And Leo, if you want to meet your spirit guide, I put together a free meditation for you there. And I also included a free manifesting course for you in there. If you're further along in your spiritual journey, there's also a link to apply for one-on-one coaching in there. Just click it, answer a few questions, and schedule time for us to meet just to make sure we are a good fit. Um, okay, Leo. Leo, this is interesting growth. Wow. It looks like you view it as a missed opportunity for love. It wasn't a missed opportunity forever gone. We had an opportunity, we didn't quite connect then. At this exact moment, I don't see how it's possible to like connect and reconnect. Okay? So like don't give up hope in your love department in life. Because what also is going around for you, look, like you're in the transition from being the wanderer, the person who doesn't, this tends to be the person who like doesn't have that steady, stable attachment figure, if you want the psychology word for it. An attachment figure is simply that like primary partner in your life, the person that you like integrate your day-to-day life with, and you just kind of like your day-to-day life is integrated, okay? Um, and like an example I could give you is there was a period in my life where I just really valued freedom. So I had a lot of friends. They were really good. They were really deep. But I like definitely had an expect like you don't get to know what I'm doing every day. You don't get to know what I'm up to every day. Um, hey, I'm out here in the farm 2 hours away doing a little bonfire, you know. But so it's about a 2 week cycle where if I had like a good set of 5 different set of friends, but they were all on like a 2 week cycle. So if they didn't hear from me within 2 weeks, that's when I get the, hey, where have you been? So instead of every day, like, how was your day? Where have you been? I got worried about you. It was an every 2 week cycle. That's the wanderer. And so if I didn't respond within 2 weeks, they'd be like, oh, hold on. You sometimes ignore us, but never longer than 2 weeks. What, you're sick? We're dropping soup off for you. Are like, oh, you spaced out? Well, come hang out and get dinner with us. So it was like an every 2 week cycle, the wanderer. Okay, so like you're, as much as you kind of needed that freedom and that like that space to like decompress your mind, you're now in the transition to being the geomancer, the person who can like co-create with someone else in their life, who can show up reliably. Maybe not every day yet, right? Because if you're on an every 2 week cycle, it's probably going to move down to like every week. I now like that's why I now have weekly touch points with like all my friends. Sometimes some of the groups it's just like a quick text like, haha, look at this old photo that popped up on Google Memories about us, good times, right? But it's like in every week they're used to hearing from me now. But so this is where you're just gonna move to like, hey, touch points with people is like good. Even though like I used to need complete freedom and not to be held responsible for how other people felt, like I actually really now do want good companionship. I want to be able to call someone and say, hey, you want to go on a hike? Oh, you do? Wonderful. Um, so you're just going through the transformation from being a wanderer, I'm lost, I'm damaged, I got, PTSD, I got depression, from like a wanderer to like I'm ready to be like a little bit more intentional in my life and start creating a small sense of community, a small sense of like love and companionship in my life. Um, oh, and all I can say is when I'm pulling clarifying cards, it's a heavy card of reassurance of like it is worth the effort to keep exploring and examining the parts of you that are unavailable for love and to keep like moving through it and growing and viewing love differently because it looks like you did go through a recent expansion of like haha, I went from being unavailable to available. Guys, it never works that way. I think it's called the onion theory in psychology. Like an onion, right? You got the outer layer, you take the out one out, and then you're like, ha ha ha, I'm available for love right now. No, honey boo, sorry to be the bearer of like bad news. Well, good news really, but you're going to view it as bad news. You took one layer off. There's still 9 more layers. The good news of that is that each time you take a layer off, the love and companionship around you gets better and closer. And then you're like, I'm ready to shed another layer of protection. It gets closer and deeper. I'm ready to shed another layer. It gets closer and deeper. So each layer you shed off, it gets closer and deeper, and you're just more available for like a deeper connection with people. So because you shed like a layer or two, you're like, I'm the ideal partner. Where are you? Like, I'm here. And then you're like, oh, okay, I know they like me. Why aren't they all over me though? Because you've got another layer to like go deeper, to being available for yourself, to being available for other people. And it's worth the effort and the work to keep doing that because it looks like you have a great opportunity right now to go through a lot of rapid transformation. And some of it, it's the mystic card. So some of it you're not going to understand. Sometimes you sign up for that personal growth course. I'm signing up with this therapist to learn this. I'm signing up for this course because it helps men go on their journey to find purpose in their life and discipline, routine, structure their why, devotion. Um, but sometimes when the mystic card comes up, you're like, well, I want this growth. And it just like the shifts just happen. It either just like magically happens within you and you're like, oh, I was putting them in a position to chase me. I now recognize that love is not about someone chasing someone. It's about two people coming together. Like, oh, I gotta like let them know I like them too. So it'll just be these like organic epiphanies out of nowhere. And it's where it could also come from like you walk into someone at the gym or on a hike and you just like have a brief exchange and you're like, wow, I needed to hear what they had to say. That helped me a lot. Thanks, man. You want to be friends? Or, you're good. Well, thank you. So it's going to be kind of like mystical and magical growth for you. It's definitely worth the effort. And like one thing that I can tell you that you're outgrowing in love right now, Leo, is the entertainer card. So when this card comes up, that's where you're like, you build up your energy to go hang out with someone and like, okay, since they're always like depressed and sad, I gotta like make sure I have enough energy up so I can give them a bunch of energy, pull them out of their depression so they feel good and like, okay, I did my job, they feel good, I could go home now. But then when you go home, you have to like retreat and recharge. Okay, that's not healthy love. Healthy love is win-win. Healthy love is when you find someone who likes spending time similar to the way you do. Like if you're a cuddler and you like physical touch, that's when you partner with someone who also likes that. Not someone who is, okay, I cuddled you for an hour, get away from me. No, that's this dynamic. But I like cuddling. Me too. I always need to cuddle like an hour on Sundays. Me too. My week is just so much better. Well, during the week, I only need like little short cuddles. Yeah, me too. Like win-win. Um, and so you're not going to feel as much as an entertainer. So that also means that like a lot of times when you're in that mode and you're in a relationship, it's like your energy is hyper focused on what they need and want out of a partner, and then you become that person for them. That's why you feel like an entertainer instead of like embodied in your body and like, oh, you want back scratches? All right, let me scratch your back. You know, the entertainer's like, okay, they need this. Once they feel good, I've taken care of them. Now I can go feel good. That's always you having to build up energy and you give your energy to other people instead of just, come here, my little cutie. You want your back scratch? Here you go. And so that is also, Leo, what caused your like, there's just like a recent little, I'm picking up that it's a temporary separation or like, okay, what I'm hearing from like spirit right now is strong, like more than 90% just a temporary. It really depends on you if you want to go through your growth. But what it is that you did the entertainer, you gave them what they wanted, and you're like, haha, I showed you that I'm the perfect partner for you. So then you're like, they should be chasing me. But like the other person felt that little bit of like inauthentic, inauthenticity, like that. I really like them, I really want them, but this doesn't feel like connection. This feels more like attention. It feels more like I like genuinely the parts of them that I see are genuine, but there's like these parts of them that you could just tell that they weren't being genuine when they were with me. Um, so that's what caused like the more than likely temporary little bit of separation you got going on with this, but the love is still there between the two of you. But there's just a disconnect, and it's because you had that, I need to get them right, this and that, and then they'll chase me, and then I'll feel good. Instead of recognizing it's just about we both like each other. We both like spending time some ways together. Like, come on, let's cook together and cuddle on the couch. Because quite frankly, when you're in the entertainer mode, there's a part of you that thinks that that day to day settled relationship would be boring. It's not. When you're like, "Oh my god, I feel better when I'm cuddled, and I like cooking with this person. They're funny. They find me funny." Like, how special is this that I have someone who like cares about my birthday, who likes spending time the way I do, and I feel good enough around them. It's just gonna be like this soft glow over your whole body, and you're gonna be like, God, that was a really good way to spend time. Um, so Leo, you're kind of leaving. There was this book, I think it was called Ecstatic. I'll find it and link it to you in the comments below. It's just really cool. He's a psychologist, Robert A. Johnson. He combines, typically it's Greek mythology, but he combines it with like modern day psychology, and he like walks you through the myth, but then walks you through the modern like psychology transformation people are going through. Um, I'll link to that book in the comments for you just in case I got the title wrong. And he talks about that there's people who are all about like excitement, danger, adrenaline, that person of can I get them to like me? Can I get them to call me back right now? But then there's like this transformation that if you want like true happiness in life, that it's more about enthusiasm and eagerness. Okay. This is danger. This is, we need to go jump out of a plane to have fun. This is the enthusiasm, like I do like cooking tacos every Friday night. That's the best meal at the end of a week. And you too? Oh my God, we cook so well together too. You enthusiastically know what you like to do and enjoy it. And so, Leah, last little message for you. For those of you who are, I need to figure out who I am. Who am I? Who am I by myself? Who am I? Um, don't make it complicated. Who you are is what you like doing. I like working out. I like spending time with my kid. I like spending time with that girl. I like strawberry ice cream. I like lifting weights. I like going on hikes. Like, who you are is your preferences, how you like spending your time and what you like doing. I like cuddling. I like eating a home cooked meal. And then it's just about allowing in the person who also likes doing those same things. Most of the time, you guys are on the same page. So it's okay. It's obviously okay if some people are like, oh, I do not want to go on a hike this weekend. You down to go by yourself? I just need to rest and relax. Oh, yeah, I'm feeling energetic. I need to go on a hike. You need a day in? All right, cool. I'll call my friend, or I'll go by myself anyway. You walk a little slow, so I'm gonna go fast and get my good workout in. You stay home a little slow like it's just gonna be like once you have that moment where it clicks for you that like, oh, who I am is my preferences, what I like doing, how I like spending my time, who I like doing it with. I do prefer to spend my time with someone who finds my jokes funny, who laughs at me, and there's good like bounce off of our energy together. I do prefer that. Like, then you know who you are. And you got to also admit to yourself that who you are is over always an ever evolving changing thing. There'll be periods of your life where it's like every day it feels like you're becoming a new person. Most of the time you're like, "Hey, I now want to spend my time and go get a degree." That's a 1 year, 2 year, 4 year journey. Then it will be a what's next? Well, now I want to get a job and enjoy my career using that. And then it'll be like okay, I did that. I'm like the master chef now. Okay, now what? You know what? Now I just want to learn how to dance this new way. That's what I feel called to enjoy right now. That's who you are, what you enjoy and doing it. So it's recognized that's always gonna be an ever evolving thing, right? Like when I was in my 20s, God, I loved doing those dangerous backpacking hikes. I did the Kalalau Trail, which is top 10 toughest, most dangerous hikes in the whole world. And I loved it. I was like the thrill of it. I was in the danger and excitement phase of my life that I shared in that book. And on that trail, there's parts of the trail where it's about this wide. It's like just enough for someone who's in decent size shape to put one foot in front of the next. If you go up, it's a really steep hill, so you can't fall to the left. If you fall to the right, it was like 1,000 foot drop into the ocean, and you'd have your backpack on you, man. And then there was one part where like there were holes in the trail, but they put this wire, bolted it into the rock, so you had to like face the wall climbing it. But there were people going in both directions. I'm the little shorty, so the taller people would like stretch their back around me and go around me. Um, like, that's who I was, and if you didn't want a backpack, I didn't want anything to do with you. Now I'm a little bit more, who's the person who, like, we like eating very similar food and who will go to the gym and spot me on bench press? Like, we don't have to work out together, but, like, can you spot me on bench press, man? Can you be my buddy? And do we, like, cooking the same kind of food at home? Do we both like cuddling? Like, now I'm more like what brings me joy and happiness is that happy, contented home life. So that's why like, who you are is always an ever evolving thing. So don't get on this fixation of I need to know exactly who I am, what I value, because it's an evolving thing. And it's like finding a good partner is all about the person who allows for person A, person B. You guys have a lot of connection, and it's that person who could evolve into sometimes the connection will be this way. Oh, I'm actually kind of sad we don't do our hikes together anymore. Well, okay, we connect in these other ways now. I'm gonna go find someone who wants to hike with me on Saturdays. Okay, babe, I support you. It will evolve into this. So it's like that person who could evolve into, I know I want connection with you. I know I want connection with you. Our energy's good together. Our sense of humor is similar. Our home life is happy. Hey, babe, I know we used to like work out at the gym Monday through Friday. I'm kind of feeling called to do this other type of workout. Oh, I don't want to do that kind of workout. Like, okay, well, we're going to find the new ways to connect then. So it's just that person who like allows that room for you to grow and you guys find that new way for you to connect. All right. Good luck, Leo. So, Virgo. And Virgo, if you were looking to meet your spirit guide, I put together a free meditation in the upper right hand corner to take you on a journey to Temple of Master so you can meet your spirit guide. And I also included a free mini manifesting course in that link, and they're both completely free. Just click it, enter your name and email, and get sent it straight to your inbox. If you're further along in your spiritual growth and you're looking for spiritual coaching, I have 3 open spots for one-on-one coaching right now, and it's especially good for people who you're trying to achieve and experience something that you've never experienced before. It's really good if that's where you're at. Um, okay, so what does Virgo need to hear this week? Virgo, you have got to drop the focus of money in your life. Like maybe it's the fear of money. Maybe it's the fear of being used for money, that people will only like you for your money. Like you got to drop that story, like straight up. Because it's keeping in your head when you're entering your relationships like, oh, they only want me because I'm like a high status lawyer and they just want me for my money. And so when you're in that mindset, you're like, you got to contribute. What are you bringing to the table? I need to make sure you're loving and taking care of me too. Like the other person's experience that is like, whoa, like I want to love you, but I like to show love this way and do this and this and this. And you're like, no, you got like, what are you financially contributing? It's just like, whoa, man, you're attacking me. And this is date 1, 2, or 3. And like, and it's like, wait, I have to do this or they don't feel good. that's making them like, I have to do this for them to feel good, but then they don't get to, like, naturally show their love towards you. So, like, you gotta drop whatever fear around money you have, you just gotta drop it and be like, "Universe, show me the way." If it's a fear of, like, "I may not have enough money, I'm never gonna hit my financial goals," "Universe, show me how to increase my investment, show me how to increase my income." If it's the fear of people using you for money, it's just gotta be like, "Okay, I drop it. Universe, start opening my eyes so that I can see how people are loving me back, and then I get to decide, do I like how they're loving me back or not to be in a relationship with them?" Because if they actually do wanna love you the way that you're, like, kind of insisting and demanding to be loved right now, it will at least come organically from them instead of, "That's right, they brought something to the table because I insisted upon it." You'll be a, "Oh, hey, so they like to contribute financially too? That's cool. Vacations will be 50-50. We can go on more vacations this way." Or might be a, "Oh, so they like to show love by home cooked meals and doing errands for me. Alright, I'll have to pay a little bit more when we go on vacations, but they'll do all the packing, they'll get all my clothes cleaned and folded and packed." Like, alright, like, so it's allowing that natural expression for how the other people wanna show love, and then you deciding if that's what's right for you or not. So it's definitely gonna help you have more intimacy and allow in, like, deeper, more consistent, steady connection with people. Um, and it will ultimately, like, open you up into more just, like, enjoying, "This is who I am, this is what I like doing," and, like, let's say you are bougie and, like, going to nice restaurants, but the person that you're like, they're not that person who'd bring money, but, like, gosh, whenever they come, you could just tell that they were thinking about me all week. They made me my favorite snack, and they, like, called me every morning to make sure I was awake because I told them it would really be helpful if I just, like, got woken up to a "Good morning, babe, I like you," like, oh, and they, like, took an old shirt of mine and made it into a bag for me. So, it's just really gonna open you up into, like, feeling passionate about life again instead of just trying to, like, regulate your nervous system and stabilize and be calm, to not, like, activate your nervous system. Like, you've already gone through that journey to be more calm and stable. Now it's about, like, okay, I can allow in new experiences and a little bit more excitement, a little enthusiasm into my life, and, like, go after things again. Because it's not going to be in that, like, fight or flight activated nervous state. It's going to be more so instead of, like, danger excitement, it's going to be more like, "Hey, I would like to do this cardio thing." So it's gonna be like you're gonna allow just a more enthusiastic way of living life once you drop that money, whatever money story you got in your head. And it's gonna kind of like, you're gonna put those rose-colored glasses on. But again, it's really, if you're ready to let go of that money struggle and just be willing to see how do they like to show love, is that what I want out of a partner? Yes or no? Um, God, the card keeps repeating is that you have to stop insisting and demanding that people show you love in an exact specific way. Um, because then it's kinda like you're gonna have that, like, comfy home life, but there will be enthusiasm around it instead of the whole, like, "You need to exactly do this so I feel loved." So it's just you're gonna get to that, like, stable routine life, but it will be a enthusiastic way, like, yeah, my babe and I do like drinking lattes Saturday morning, and we just enjoy the sunset and look at the views together." And that's called experiential intimacy. You can Google that. There's different theories out there, 5 types of intimacy, 7, 9, but it's one of the types of intimacy, like, we're doing this experience together. You're gonna start to find the magic of that if you can drop that money story. Alright, so let's go to Libra. It's Libra's turn. Libra, if you're looking to meet your spirit guide, I put together free meditation to help you do that, and I've included a mini manifesting course in that. If you're further along in your spiritual journey and you're looking for one-on-one coaching, I've opened up 3 spots. Click the link, answer some questions, schedule time for us to get on a phone call, and then let me and spirit do the heavy lifting for you as you go through this next transformation in your life. You sit back and receive. Um, okay, wow, well, Libra, you're going through a lot of expansion. You're hitting a phase where you're like, "I'm ready to be eager about life again. I'm ready to, like, feel that spark, that thing that, like, I get out of bed to go, 'Oh, I've gotta go do this. Oh, I've gotta get, like, this done on XYZ.'" And it could be as simple as, "I'm gonna start volunteering to lead a Girl Scout troop. Okay, I gotta, like, wake up and get the newsletter out to my girls this week. Oh, I gotta plan our next hiking adventure that we do once a month. Okay, I've got it planned. Now I gotta type the email to them." So it could be something like that, it doesn't have to be big and grand is my point. But you're just having this like, I'm out of the COVID slump. I'm out of that downturn of life and I'm ready to like get that spark, that eagerness back. And it does look like you have some sort of like social security. So like rest on like the friendships, the love, the family, the lover that you have, and like recognize that like it's a stable base for me to go and expand off of now. Because it looks like you've got your home life sorted for you to now go expand into being like you're going to do some sort of creative endeavor. So there's just going to be something that brings you enthusiasm back into life. And it might be as simple as I'm going to compete in this like Toastmaster competition, or it might be as I'm going to go for that promotion, or, I'm going to apply for medical school. It could be small, it could be big, but it's like rest into the comfort and security that your friendship, your family, your lover provides so that you can then go out there into the world in a bigger way. And that's just something in psychology. They've showed that people who have a primary attachment figure and they have that guaranteed love at home and that acceptance, they then can go out and be bigger into the world. So and what I'm hearing from the spirit guides right now is you need to congratulate yourself for taking the time to build those solid like friendships and be like, I did a good job. How I spent my life the last, X amount of years, it gave me the stable base. I'm now ready to go out there and expand and like achieve something new. So it's not really telling me what you're going out there to achieve. It definitely involves a lot less bickering and like a lot more romance. It's not telling me if it's like that means you're manifesting in love, but it's like you're manifesting continual expansion and more, and like whatever you manifest into your life, it's to enrich and add a lot of enjoyment into your life. And you're letting go of the bickering of the I just got to hustle, I just got to push through this. You're like, I'm willing to put in energy and effort, and I expect everything I do to just add to my life and make it better. That's interesting. All right, we'll just rest assured into the comfort, cozy support you have in your friend circle, your companionship level, and be willing to go through this like I'm gonna go start this creative endeavor and just like go for it, knowing that you're loved at home. All right, let's go to Scorpio. Scorpio, if you're ready to meet your spirit guide, I put together free meditation. It's a blue link. It's a blue little image. Just click it, enter your name and email. I'll get it sent straight to your inbox. And I also included a free mini manifesting course with that too, that will explain all 5 steps of law of attraction to you. And if you're further along in your spiritual journey, there's a link in the upper hand corner that's black and in red letters has the word breakthrough on it. I have 3 spots open for one-on-one coaching right now. So if you're ready to achieve something that you've never achieved before, even if you're afraid of it, even if you have no idea how to get it, that's the point of working with Spirit and me one-on-one for 3 months, so we can like get you to do the dang thing already. So you'll just click the link, you'll answer a few questions, you'll schedule time for us to get on a phone call, and we'll just talk to make sure we're a good fit to help you get the goal that you want to get. Okay, so what you need to hear this week, Scorpio. Wow, well, it's the ultimate card, the major arcana card of like letting go of control. A lot of attraction influence people like to call this surrendering to the divine plan. Um, it's a lot of letting go of like micromanaging your goal, your manifestation. Because this is kind of the card of like control leadership, but it has a little element of mischievousness to it, like I'm gonna do this to get that result. That tends to be a journey and a path of a lot of work, a lot of hustle, and like what the heck, where's my result? But when you let go of the control and go, okay, I want to be guided to the quickest, fastest way there. I want to be guided in the most loving, expansive, enjoy the journey way there. I want to just steadily be chipping away about it and enjoy this over the next couple of years as I enjoy being a mom in my day to day life. It's where you just go, okay, I can't do this to get that. What's my best path to get here and enjoy that path in this way? Um, and what that indicates though, when you're like going through this kind of a growth, When you tend to be in that mindset of, I'm going to do this to get that result, it's because you want to feel powerful. You want to feel like in control, like, I can bend the universe to my will. And like you can, but it's going to keep you in a state of like heightened alert, manic manifesting. I did this, I better get this result. Oh, I did it again. Where is it? I did it again. Where is it? But if you kind of have that moment where you relax and let go, then it's like go into the vibration of feeling empowered instead of powerful. A powerful is like controlling, demanding. When you relax and let go, I feel empowered. I feel confident. I feel competent. I feel whole. I feel complete. And I know that this is the next journey I'm on to expand and to allow in. And this right now is the path that's being laid before me to go and pursue that to get there. I'm an empowered individual, so I know how to take the action. I know how to be steady and consistent in my action to get that result. And empowered is where you have a peaceful, calm head at night. Is where you have like regulated nervous system, normal blood pressure. You don't have that sense of panic and drive. It's more about I do like ambition, wanting more for myself. I do like the feeling of achieving and accomplishing, and it felt good. I did this. I got this result. That felt good. So it's just like a little bit of softer way of feeling about life while still getting the results that you want. Um, And all I can tell you is when you go through that growth to needing to feel powerful to I'm an empowered individual, I'm a competent person, I know how to take action, I've got this, you're gonna like really start enjoying your home life more. This is the happy, content, cozy, comfy at home. So you either got really good friendship and companionships around you, or you have that lover in your life and you're already in that longer term stage of a relationship where it's just comfort and cozy and you come in and babe, take your jacket off. Here's your kiss. Let's eat this good meal I cooked, you know? You're gonna just start having that comfy coziness at home and you're going to open up to like feeling like the dreamer. The dreamer is the person who's like, all right, I've already got like finances for the family down. I've already got my workout routine. I like my lover and I are good. All our needs are met in the relationship. I still have some time left. What can I create? What can I go explore and enjoy next in life? Instead of, yeah, it's just going to open you up into this 75% is like settled and good. I do have 25% what I want to put that energy and effort on to explore and to experience. And it's just going to be like a softer, normal blood pressure way of enjoying life. All right, let's go into Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to hear? And Sagittarius, if you are looking to meet your spirit guides and manifest and master manifesting, I put together free meditation to take you on a journey to the Temple of the Masters to meet your spirit guide. And I also put together a free 5 series, like mini series on like manifesting, explaining all 5 steps for you. You'll also see another link in there, Breakthrough. If you're looking for one-on-one spiritual coaching to expand into that next evolution of yourself, you want me and Spirit to do the heavy lifting for you, and you sit back and receive and just enjoy your expansion on the inner side of your world so that you then enjoy a different outer world. Just click that link, answer a few questions. You'll be able to schedule time for us to get on a phone call just so we can meet, make sure I'm a good fit for you. That link is also there. All right, Sagittarius. Okay. Sagittarius. Something happened in your past that like threw you off your rocker and off your confidence. Let's say I've got this buddy and I've got this friend. They always help me with XYZ. And you're like, all right, I'm going to go take on this like financial investment risk. You call your friend, he doesn't answer. You call your friend, he doesn't answer. And you're like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. And for whatever reason, whatever it is that happened in your past, whether it was similar to my example right now or not, the fact that they stopped answering, like your confidence crumbled. So whatever happened between you and someone else, your confidence crumbled. And that simply means that you were more calibrated to them. They're my rock. They're my stable source of this. Instead of being calibrated to your own inner being, your own inner knowing, and knowing that you're like, I do enjoy having someone in my life who provides me financial advice. I do like life better when I have someone who listens to my really deep, complex emotions. It's recognizing that, like, you manifested that feeling they gave you, and when they were no longer an option, when you're more calibrated to them, your confidence crumbles and you're like, "Oh my god, who am I? What am I gonna do? I'm doomed to fail. I can't do this without them. They abandoned me at my worst." But when you recognize that it was, "Wait, when I had them in my life, I felt this, this, and this. Oh my god, I like these feelings. I like that type of support and encouragement in my life." Then you just simply have to be open to expanding and to allow it to come from someone new. And that there is pain in that growth. But do you want to be a 30-year-old pining after that friend who abandoned you when you were 20? Or do you want to go, all right, universe, I know I need financial advice. And I like it to come in a more familial way, like a friend or like someone who's looking out for their daughter, just to have that familial. I don't want to pay for a wealth management person. I don't want to hire someone to do it. I like it to come from a familial sense. And then I'm open to meeting the new person and developing that new relationship. That's when you're going to really like step into like leadership in your life. And you're going to be like, okay, this is what I like. This is how I like living life. I'm willing to go on the journey, expand and let it in. And your last little bit of advice here is like, be okay that you're not going to be able to like full throttle, fully commit. Continuing the example I've been using, that'll be like a, I do like financial advice from someone where it feels more like a friend or like a family member looking over my shoulder. And it's okay if you're a little distracted, like why did they leave, man? I don't understand what I did. I don't understand why they just ghosted me. That sucks. But hey, here's this new person. Like, oh, you could help with it at like you could help with financial advice. No, oh, cool, cool. I might need that help. Yeah. All right. Well, you want to come? You want to like next Sunday? We're still gonna meet for a sandwich. Okay, cool. Next time you come with like, well, what do you have to say about like investing in VOO versus an individual stock? And you'll like slowly like, oh, okay, that's your advice. And you'll be like, hey, you know what they're saying is true. Maybe I can rely on them. And like, gosh. And then the distracted part will be, well, why couldn't my buddy just answer the damn phone call? I already trusted him. I already this. Like, ugh. So just go through the growth, take that leadership, and knowing that it's okay if you have that little bit of distraction as you do pay forward. That's normal, that's natural until you sink and solidify into the new. All right, Capricorn turn. What's up, Capricorns? I'm a Capricorn too. So Capricorns, if you're new to your spiritual journey and want to meet your spirit guide and master the law of attraction, I put together free meditation to take you on a journey to the Temple of the Masters. And I've also put together a free mini manifesting course that explains all 5 steps of law of attraction. Just click the link, enter your name, email, and I'll get it sent straight to your inbox. There's also 3 coaching spots available for one-on-one coaching. So if you are looking for spiritual growth, especially if you're ready to achieve something new in your life that you've never done before, and you either have no idea how or you're really afraid, click that link, answer a few questions, schedule time for us to get on a phone call. We'll make sure we're the right fit for each other, and you sit back and relax and join your expansion as Spirit and I do the heavy lifting for you. That's available as well. Okay, so Capricorn. Whoa. Just be okay that this week is about unexplained personal growth for you. Unexplained and unexplainable personal growth for you. So don't do any heavy money manifestation energy work or heavy love manifestation work. Like I would not put any new effort into any specific manifestation. Like if I were you, I would just put your spiritual focus on I'm just going to do meditations that I like doing, whether it's the always encouraged general one of setting a 15-minute timer and just focusing on your breath or focusing on a sound for 15 minutes. Maybe you have some guided meditations you like doing. Just put your focus there because you really just need to like stabilize in growth because there's some growth you went through in your recent and medium past that you're not aware of that like you've gone through the growth and you're the new person. So you just need to stabilize right now, not anything new. So you could go, oh, wow, I'm actually better at that than I thought I was. Wait, I handled that far better than I did in my past. So you just need to like stabilize with your spiritual practices right now. Because it looks like this new that you're stepping into is someone with a little bit more strategy, someone with a little bit more like tactics, logistics, discipline, devotion. You're like tapping into your why. Like, I want to do this for this reason. And like, so more strategy involved, which this kind of can indicate you used to be in a transition of like kicking your feet in the river all day, and now you're being like the I'm the person who wakes up at I'm the person who wakes up at like 6 a.m. and I go to the gym and I eat breakfast and I meditate and then I get all this work done. So like you're becoming a much more intentional person, more structured, more disciplined. And like it's a bigger shift than you think. It's like there's just this week of like the old you is burning down rapidly, and it's burning down rapidly because you're not focused on I need to change, I need to do better, I need to get better at this. You're just like you're stepping in and doing the new routine. So it is going to be this like you're just in this transition point. That's why my encouragement to you is just to like do meditations that are just consistent, steady routine, not ones that try to expand you to manifest in something new. Because it's just like just this week, it's going to be a natural evolution into, like you set your alarm at 6 a.m. Maybe the first day you don't get out the door until 6:30. Maybe the second day 6:25. Maybe the third day 6:25. Then comes Thursday, you got out the door by 6:15. Then come Friday, you're like, okay, I woke up, I put my clothes on, I went right out the door right away and got to the gym, or went on a walk, whatever. Boom, I'm the new person. The second week you do it, you're going to be like, oh, yeah, I like to wake up and pop on, put a meditation on right away, and then get out the door and go on my morning walk. It just loosens my body up. I feel better all day. I feel like a goddess all day. It's just like the new. So I know it says death card on there, but this is the fool card in traditional tarot. So it's just the whole week of you. The old is just naturally burning away because you're focused on developing like the new routines and the new you. Um, and I can tell you, you're definitely leaving behind what's burning up of your past that you're leaving behind. Is you used to think that anytime you manifested something or anytime you got anything good out of a relationship, that you were like, oh, I manipulated the situation. I smelled and put my charm on to get something that I want. And that means I manipulated them. They didn't really want to give it to me, but like I was coercive to them. So you're just leaving that phase of thinking that just because you received a positive benefit from being in relationship, that you're somehow evil or manipulative. That's rapidly like that's what's kind of burning up within you. And so if you're feeling how do I explain this to you? That like little bit of feeling that you need of like I need energy, I need energy. It's not that you need energy, it's that you have all this internal shifts going on within you. So it is tiring. Like, when little kids are like little, they need naps throughout the day. It's because their brain is growing so rapidly that their body needs time to rest and recharge, solidify those new neural pathways that were made. So you're kind of going through a rapid, like, nervous system neural pathway expansion that you're not fully aware of right now. That's why you're tired. So, like, be okay that you might need a little bit of, like, I don't wanna encourage coffee because coffee's not really good for you. But, like, maybe you need a little bit of green tea. Maybe you need a little bit of, like, "Oh, I gotta take a midday break and go on a walk just to get my energy up," or, "You know what? I need to go to bed a little bit earlier and sleep a full 8 hours or a full or 9 hours." Like, just be okay with that because, like, the tiredness is you're not doing anything wrong. You don't need to regulate your nervous system. You don't need to eat healthier. It's just you've got a lot of growth going on within you. And you're really going to step into some financial success and feeling financially secure. So you are like embracing this whole new journey where you solidified that like you like living life with financial security, like, and that's that. So literally just be okay that this growth is going on within you. Once you hit like a momentum point of the growth, you're going to start seeing the tangible physical signs of like money's coming in. I do like living with financial security. Um, don't intentionally try to manifest love. Don't intentionally try to manifest money. Just allow yourself to go through this like stabilizing week of old rapidly leaving and new habits, routines, and discipline rapidly coming in. Okay, let's go on to Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to hear this week? And Aquarius, if you're looking to meet your spirit guide or master manifesting, I put together a free meditation to meet your spirit guide, as well as a free mini manifesting course. The link is in the upper right corner. Enter your name and email. I'll send that straight to your inbox. If you're further along in your spiritual growth and you're looking for spiritual coaching, I got 3 spots open for one-on-one people, and it's phenomenally good for people who are trying to achieve and experience something new in their life that they've never experienced. Click the link, answer a few questions. You'll schedule time for us to hop on a call to make sure we're a good fit. And then you sit back, relax, enjoy the expansion as Spirit and I do the heavy lifting for you. Aquarius. This week is all about you waking up to like what's worth protecting, what's worth putting your energy and your effort into. And it is kind of giving you like a oh my god, I didn't appreciate this enough. Oh my god, I really do like this. Oh my god, I want to start putting energy in here. Like this is worth protecting. This is worth having in my life. I do want this and need this in my life. That is a really good thing. I want to protect that. Um because it looks like as you're going through that growth and expansion, there's something that happened that's just causing a lot of sadness in your life. So like be okay that it's going to be like a coming to live week for you. I do want this. I do want that. That's really worth protecting my life. That I cherish that. I need that. I want that. There's this sadness in my life. Like, why didn't I cherish it sooner? Why couldn't I have been more mentally available to enjoy it? I wish I said yes to those invites sooner. Like, just be okay that there's going to be a, I do want this. And it is sad that it's going to come from someone new instead of who you thought it was going to come from. And like, just be okay that that sadness is there. And it just looks like there's a little bit of you like being in your head, which is the whole, why didn't I appreciate this about them sooner? Why was I so mean to them? Or why didn't I say yes to the invite? So it's going to be a week of you like slightly allowing in the emerging of the new life while feeling that sadness and that just being in your head of why didn't I do this sooner? Okay, but what's your advice to them? We can't leave Aquarius in that state. What's your advice to them? Oh, it's being aware that this is the start of you getting on your path. So you are going to have a, this is what's important to me and what I'm allowing in. I'm embracing the new, which is new experiences. And it is going to involve like deeper relationships. It's not necessarily like finding a new partner. It's more about like a deepening of the connections that you already have, learning how to appreciate them more, learning how to like let go and let other people take the limelight and the spotlight sometimes. And it's really just going to give you this like last stand, this like I will go through this growth. I will see this in a new way. And the way that I will see this in is one that's feeling good, encouragement, and like more love. Um, I am going to allow in me to step into the new chapter. So just rest assured, you're getting on your path. All of this is for a deeper connection to the relationships you do have right now, and like you just admitting like this. Oop, this is what I do like in my life right now. Okay, hold on, I gotta pick that up. Oh, and I also dropped a card. So one moment, Pisces. Ugh. Okay, so now we are going on to Pisces. And Pisces, if you would like to meet your spirit guide or master, the law of attraction, in the upper right hand corner, you'll see links to download a free meditation to meet your spirit guide, as well as a free manifesting course, mini manifesting course. And you'll also see a second link to apply for one-on-one coaching if you're further along in your spiritual development. So if you're looking for either of those, they're all in the upper right hand corner. Okay, so Pisces, what you need to hear this week, you really need to focus on the prosperity around you. You really need to focus on what's going well for you right now. And you also really need to focus on what you like about what you want to allow in, which is more than likely love for you right now. That special someone, 2 peas in a pod. Um, because you're going through growth. And look, it's a phoenix. It's the minor arcana card, not the major. So this is those moments where like the major means it's part of your life plan, it's part of your destiny. So like the growth is going to happen no matter what, whether you resist it or not. When it's the minor card, it's like it's literally, I don't want to say a battle of willpower. It's more like a, are you going to focus on what you don't want, what you're scared of, what you don't like? Are you going to focus on what you're moving towards? And it does take that deliberate focus to every time you're focused in the wrong way to go, whoa, and that's not what I want in my life. What I want is this. So it's that awareness of, whoa, I was thinking going down the wrong path. I need to start thinking and going down this path. And it is that it will feel like effort. You got to become aware of when you're thinking in the wrong way and then replace it with something new. That takes energy and effort. Once you do that for enough, a week or two, sometimes a month or two, then the not thinking in the new ways that actually help you get what you want is just kind of like a default normal, but you're like breaking that pattern. Okay. And that's why the advice to you is focus on prosperity. And it's like, and this is where you go general. You're like, well, the sun came up today. I like when the sun came up. And I like that I don't have to control the sun. The sun does its own thing. And I like that the trees clean the air for me on their own. I don't have to tell the trees what to do. Heck, I don't even water the trees. The city manages that for me. I like that the city maintains that and manages that. That feels good. And, I really liked that coffee with my friend in the morning. And I really liked that I lift heavier this week. Um, so it's kind of like get off the topic for what you want and just focus on general positive aspects. Or it can be easy existing matches, which is I like strawberry ice cream. I like this. I like that. I love it when this happened. This feels good when this happens. So you can either focus on positive things that you like in your life right now, things that you appreciate, or you can just focus on I like this. I like that. Oh, wasn't that such a good time? So it's going to be like a deliberate kind of battle to refocus your mind so that you can allow that special someone in. So it just kind of means that you're at the start of the journey of allowing that person in. That's when it does feel the most struggleful. But then once you kind of you refocus your mind enough towards, no, I'm not going to think about everything I did bad, or I regret breaking up with that person, I regret not getting married later. I'm thinking about because like, had I gotten married when I was younger, what I would have right now, I'd have love right now. I'd have someone to wake up to and say, good morning, babe. I'd be getting a kiss on my cheek every day. I'd be getting that hug. And like, that's what I'm looking for, to integrate my life, my day-to-day life with someone and share life with someone. Sometimes do things I want, sometimes do things they want, but no matter what, like we're experiencing things together. You're just gonna have to deliberately refocus. All the stuff I'm beating myself up for, if I did do it the right way, what do I think I'd be enjoying right now? That is what I want. You just gotta like really lean into that. All right, everyone. I hope this video helped. I go live Monday through Thursday right here on YouTube, 11 a.m. with free mini reads. Come hang out. You got the free meditation to meet your spirit guide and the manifesting course. And there's also one-on-one spots for coaching available. So come hang out however you best see fit. Lots of love. Have a good week. Bye, guys.